Hey guys, welcome to Coding Simplified, and today we'll see about the new design pattern which is proxy pattern. So we'll see that how we can implement the proxy pattern in Java, and then what are the properties and the implementation, and with the example we'll see that how we can use it in our actual code. So first of all, proxy design pattern is a structural design pattern. So structural design pattern means that basically it improves the structure of the Java code. So let's say if something is happening in Java code, you have some classes, but a structural design pattern always improve the structure. So they basically communicate through the interfaces and they gives you the interface, a better interface, right? Now, what is the proxy design pattern? So as we can understand by the name itself, so proxy means that filtering, right? So like we put a proxy in the network that, okay, filter this name, or like allow this policy, allow only read and write, or allow this thing, right? So basically we can filter through proxy. So that the same thing we do there. Like whenever we need the filtering, like let's say if you want to control the delete query in database only for the admin users, right? Or let's say if you have the command executor and you don't want to give the delete option for everyone, right? You want to give this delete option only to the admins group. So wherever you want to put the access control, so there we use the proxy. Now how we can use this, right? So what happens, like in general, let's say if we have a class which is executing all the command, right? So here we are talking the example about the database. So let's say I have a database and I can execute all the queries. So that is the one class which is doing all that thing. Now I want to put the access for the delete action. Like whenever there is a delete query, it's not that all can access that. Only the admin should handle this query, or only the admin can operate this query. So for this, what I will do, I will put a proxy class which will implement the same interface, and it will write the condition for admin user that whenever it is admin, then execute this operation, else it will throw the exception. So now I will show you that how we can do it through a code. So here is my one interface which is database executor, and it has the simple method which is execute database. So in execute database I put a query and it executes the thing, right? Now I have the another class which is database executor impl, which is implementing the database executor, means which is implementing this method. So now this can execute any query. So it's saying going to execute query. So let's say if it has a delete or like a insert or like any query it can do. But if I want to control the access, so I will put a database execute proxy. So here basically what it does, it implements the same interface. So basically if it implements same interface, it means will implement the method. So basically we check that if it is admin, then he can execute any query, so we can directly call the function. But if he is not admin and our query is delete, so we'll throw the exception that throw new exception, delete not allowed for non-admin users. If it is not delete, then we can execute that query, right? And here is my client function. So in client function, basically I create the object of database execute proxy and I give the user. So first of all I'm checking with non-admin and I'm giving the password and I'm executing the delete, and after that I am the admin and then I'm executing the delete. So let me show you that how it is happening. So first of all it will go in the constructor, and it will initialize the name. If name is admin and password equal to this, then this is admin. So in this case it is not. So basically it will execute the delete. So here it will go and it will throw the exception delete not allowed, right? So here you can see it has thrown the exception delete not allowed for non-admin users. Now let's say now if I again execute, and in that case, so let's say put a condition here. Now what I'm doing, now I am executing through admin. So again I'm debugging it and it will come here. Now it is admin, so it will say if admin equal to true, and it will initialize the database executor impl. Now it is basically initialize, it has initialized, and now it will execute. So it will say yes, that it is admin, so it will write going to execute query delete, right? So that is why that is the role of proxy, that it can access the control in any method, in anything, right? So that's it guys for this video for proxy design pattern. And if you have any doubts or anything to say, please write in the comment section and I would try to address it. And if you have got your answer, then please subscribe the channel for more such videos and like the video. Thank you.